And we've got some breaking news that's coming in right now. RLD chief Jayant Chaudhary has been unable to cast his vote as he couldn't make it on time. Remember, 6 p.m. is when polling closed for the first phase of the Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections. Jayant Chaudhary was in Bijnor campaigning today. Earlier today, he had said that he wouldn't be able to cast his vote. His wife, Charu Chaudhary, did cast her vote here in Mathura, where I'm standing right now. In fact, I'm outside the polling booth where Jayant Chaudhary was expected to come. He was going to try and make it, is what he told us. He was going to try and see if he could still come all the way down to Mathura from Bijnor and cast his vote. That, of course, did not happen. He did not make it in time. Rahul is joining us right now, our National Affairs editor. Rahul, what sort of a message does this send out? Because the Bharatiya Janata Party says that this just tells the electorate that the RLD chief is not very serious about winning these elections, or he's already possibly given up.
Political parties on occasions such as this always want to make a mountain out of very small elements. Campaigning, when it is a 7-phase elections, there have been moments in the past where several leaders have not been able to cast their vote in their constituency. But the fact is that when a Neta goes to a polling booth to cast his own vote early in the morning is political messaging. Now, what kind of messaging that when he goes early, he goes and gets to see what kind of polling booths are there, what kind of intizam is there. Also, it galvanizes the supporters that my Neta is going to cast his vote. It also puts some kind of a sends across a message to the voters and the supporters. Say, for example, if Jayant Chaudhary had gone early in the morning, then TV channels would have interviewed him. The message would have flashed across on television channels. And that would have spurred a lot of his supporters to come out if they were feeling hesitant to come out and vote. So, in fact, I will say that Jayant Chaudhary himself has missed a political opportunity. I think that instead of being a constitutional or a moral or any other political issue, it's largely Jayant Chaudhary as a political leader has missed out an opportunity to perhaps get a little few more votes. Remember that in this area, nearly 30 seats were decided with over 20% margin, and rest of the all 23 were less than that. In fact, there are 11 odd seats which were decided with a margin of less than 10%. In an election where each seat matters,
absolutely,
each vote counts, I think a Neta should be utilizing the opportunity to vote. So instead of being a large crime committed kind of a thing which is being talked about by political opponents, the fact is I think it is Jayant who missed a trick.
Absolutely. Jayant Chaudhary, who missed a trick, he missed a political opportunity, because each vote will count when, of course, they're counted on March 10th. Rahul, thank you so much for joining us with your perspective on that. We're slipping into a very short break. On the other side,